Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was working on my 5-year anniversary video for my second channel whenever I just couldn't stop thinking about this, bruh. This topic is so interesting that I just knew I had to make a video on it. I first found out about this a few weeks ago. I was sitting on my bed scrolling YouTube on my Xbox when I saw that Chills had uploaded a new video talking about this newer SML reviewer, but I was working on some stuff at the time and I forgot about it by the time it was finished. Fast forward to today, I was scrolling through the SML subreddit looking for something to cover for my comeback tour to YouTube, and again, I saw people discussing this new age SML reviewer who they all hated. I was wondering what exactly this guy did to catch all of this flack for, and I checked out his channel and it just clicked. Rage bait as far as the eye could see. I felt like a kid on Christmas, let me tell you. If you've seen this guy's channel, you either think he's dumb and annoying, you may think that he's a smart outrage generator like Chills, or, you know, you took the red pill to escape the Matrix, and you just know that this man is a certified goblin. Let's find out what's got everyone's panties in a bunch this month in the SML community. I would also like to say go subscribe to K Films 2.0. Their channel got taken down, so they're starting fresh, but they gave me the idea for this video, and also they've made some banger videos about SML Talks. Now, this SML Talks guy makes rage baity style videos where he just yaps about how much Logan sucks nowadays.
I have a tummy ache. I'd like to see the nurse.
A tummy ache?
Yes, Derek. I have a tummy and it aches. Ergo, tummy ache.
Shut up, Jeffy! Shut the fuck up! I hate you! I hate you so fucking much!
Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a yapper. I am one too. But yeah, this dude's videos are like 99% yapping, 1% making his point. I'm interested in checking out why the guy gets so much hate though. I mean, being a yapper doesn't get you this much hate. So I figured, let's take a look and start with the guy's inability to deal with criticism. So, K Films and a few of his friends made videos on SML Talks for, simply put, making videos that they believed were bad, as well as having thin skin and being unable to take criticism, as I had just stated before. SML Talks decided to post a response to these channels. It's not the response that I had a problem with in this case, it was what was in it. The response is members only, so I'm not going to be playing it out of respect for SML Talks. I'm not going to show his members only content. I will be reading a transcript I wrote down from the snippets heard in K Films video, however, so once again, shout out K. Oh, and so I don't get accused of taking this out of context, K Films video is linked below. You can hear all of the full context there. First of all, he calls the videos made on him by K Films and other channels like The Real One and CK Rants a coordinated attack against him, designed to maliciously portray him in a bad light. First of all, they don't need to do that, dog. I've already scrolled the SML subreddit and everybody there already talks about how much they hate SML Talks with a passion, though to be fair, Redditors can't tell what is and isn't rage bait. Second of all, these channels you claim to be making a coordinated attack against you have a collective 10 times less subscribers than you, so it's not a very damaging coordinated attack if I do say so myself. He then, in some rage bait attempt or self-owned strategy designed to shoot himself in the foot, admits that he hasn't even seen the critical videos made by K Films, CK Rants, and The Real One, which I will remind you he is actively responding to. An interesting strategy, let's see how it pays off for him. SML Talks then goes on a tangent, insulting K for previously saying good things about his videos, then quote-unquote saying bad things behind his back. These bad things were in a public video where K admitted that he liked SML Talks and they were critiquing him just a bit. So, that's cool. This is the first point that I think actively makes SML Talks immoral, regardless of whether or not he is a rage bait troll, because he is in fact slandering a smaller channel with accusations of him being two-faced and disingenuous when he is not. My conclusion from this short drama is, I have absolutely no clue what SML Talks was expecting. K and their friends are commentary channels from what I've seen. What was he expecting to do but make videos on a topic that interested him? Did he want them to have a tea party with him? Alright, I'm done talking about his inability to take criticism. Since I don't want this video to be a blanket freeboot of K's video, I'm gonna start talking about SML Talks content. The content posted by SML Talks isn't exactly bad. It's decently edited with pretty emotive and energetic editing, or about as energetic as you can get for short 2-minute daily videos. But it's the actual points that I and a lot of other people had issues with. I mean, let's reference his Misery video, since Misery is a recent video which I have seen and was pretty good. He made a few jokes that were kinda stupid. You could even say he was being a bit facetious if you're stretching it, but he was pretty fair in his assessment that the video was alright, besides the puppets being there for no reason. But he does make a bit of a conspiracy point that Logan secretly hates the newer fans of SML and thinks that they're crazy. Disregarding that though, a few of his more serious points are pretty dumb, such as in a different video, him saying that the cease and desist was fake. That is probably the biggest example I can think of because it's just a stupid conspiracy theory, which has no basis in reality and actually has a lot of evidence to disprove it. But other than that, yeah. His misery video was pretty good, but he does have a few, bad criticisms in it. Said bad criticisms not being anything serious or something, just points that I found stupid that don't really apply.
Also, let me interject real quick, bro, because I'm watching this back while editing it, and dude, this freaking guy, I forgot to make this point in the original script, but this freaking guy, he gets way too serious about SML for no reason. Like, he'll be watching a video and reacting to it, and his, not watching it, sorry, he'll be commentating on an SML video in his freaking series, that he'll be like, I hate Jeffy! I hate him! Ah!
Shut up,
Jeffy.
Shut the fuck up!
It's so freaking goofy, dude. Like, obviously he's not screaming at the top of his lungs, but he's getting, like, mad. You can hear it in his voice. He sounds like freaking Dab H, dude, dog. It's funny. It's funny as hell. That's like one of the few criticisms that I actually have towards this guy, and that I'm not reading from everybody else. But yeah, that's freaking, it's funny, dude. Go watch his videos. They do get pretty funny sometimes with how angry he gets.
Another one of the reasons that I think people might be mad at SML Talks is because he's been rude to people in the comments. This comment got me dying though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This one was actually pretty funny. Now, I did want to do one more final segment before we end. I wanted to have this segment in my Dab H2 video, but honestly, I didn't have it because I didn't even think the guy had any redeeming qualities besides the small list of them that I added near the end of the video. But SML Talks is different. He actually does have some good parts about his videos, quite a few of them, to be honest. He's a pretty good content creator. His videos are clear and concise, unlike Dad H2 where you have to listen to 20 minutes of him spurting out while he watches the full episode in its entirety, which really doesn't make any sense. The only reason people watch our channels, SML reviewers, is so that they can get a quick and easy summary of whether or not the new SML video is worth watching. Not really a watch party, but I digress. SML Talks delivers his points quickly and he actually respects your time, unlike Dab H Dude. On top of that, his longer videos are actually pretty good in their own right. They do a pretty good job of developing a point and reaching it to its natural conclusion in a way that's enjoyable and entertaining. I was gonna add another segment about his response to a friend of mine, Chills, but honestly, they seem to have ended their short beef on good terms. I'm gonna borrow what Chills said though, which is that I still respect SML Talks and I really don't hate him as well. To add on to what Chills' comment said though, I think he was a bit disrespectful and is honestly a super obvious rage baiter. I mean, in Chill's comment thread, he literally says that if you have high standards, you would agree with me. If he's not a rage baiter, he believes that he is objectively the most correct person on any single subject. I don't believe that he's the most moral guy. Crashing out at fans and critics alike in your comments doesn't exactly earn you high praise, but I'll give him a pass for it since, like I said, I've done that before. He's a decent enough commentator, just either too rage baity or he takes stuff to heart way too much, which is not a good mindset to hold in regards to YouTube, especially for him to be honest, since he's arguably the second most influential reviewer in the community right now, just behind SMR. SMR, no, not SMR, that guy's a groomer. Just behind MCR. I'm so sorry, MCR, I didn't mean to compare you to SMR. Now I did make this entire video from the perspective of him being genuine, but on the chance that he is a rage baiter, I guess I got played. Enjoy your free views, SML Talks. You're just too interesting of a guy for me to pass up on talking about. And I suppose that'll be the end of this episode. Peace out, and here's to hoping this upload streak continues and that I don't end it here. Although, let's be real, this probably won't stay for long.